the same.
Yeah. See, that reminds me of something I was going to say when we were looking at the Strat before. I remember reading ages ago an interview with the guys when they bought Fender from who was it?
CBS.
Yeah, they bought Fender from CBS. And one of the complaints was how many models there were in the range. So we've just bought this company from CBS. We've got to rationalise the model range.
Yeah.
Do you know how many models there were?
Tell me.
48.
48 different Strats or 48
guitars.
Right.
How many just Strats are there now?
Unbelievable amount.
Too many? Do you think, because this is the thing, do you think there's too many signature guitars?
Well, I was just about to say,
everybody's got
when I was there was only the Eric Clapton signature one ever. When I was growing up,
Eric Clapton was the first one.
Yeah.
I think Yngwie got the second one. I think because he was really flying the flag for Fender when everyone else was playing Ibanez. Remember Jeff Beck?
Jeff Beck's is an
was
old
quite
one.
an early signature guitar.
With a baseball bat for neck.
Biggest man, massive neck. Man, he's a big. He's got a massive hand. But there's those three, and there's one or two other people had signatures. So like Robert Cray got a signature quite early on.
Yeah.
No, actually, that's probably a bit.
There's
But now, if I see a guitarist, and this isn't just Fender, I think it's Ibanez and Schecter and all PRS and all of them. If I see like a named guitarist, my first thought isn't what guitar does he play.
Yeah.
It's what brand of guitar does he have a signature from.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, Gibson never did signatures.
No, they didn't.
Never.
They had a custom shop.
Yeah.
But they
never did signatures. And I think one of the first signatures, they didn't really have that many people advertising them either. And I remember working.
Well, apart from Les Paul's signature.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, apart from that.
But like the modern.
I remember one of the early posters of Gibson, like the black Les Paul, was Joe Perry from Aerosmith, and they didn't really advertise that many people doing it. It was just him using it. It wasn't even a case of it's a custom. But now Gibson are the same.
I mean, the Gibson, the Jimmy Page, is a really nice one. But that came out in '92. I may Google this and correct it in the edit. Fairly modern when it came out. He wasn't even playing in Led Zeppelin. He hadn't been playing in Led Zeppelin for years and years. And they were brought out like this Jimmy Page signature Les Paul.
I know. I mean, there's an absolutely gorgeous Billy Gibbons gold top with the artist work. And it's just like, we go at the price of it, but still, it's just like you're thinking like the drums on the bandwagon. Yeah. Fender have so many signature artists.
I wonder, does it send out the wrong message about the product? You've got somebody like, I don't know, a named guitarist. He's obviously very good, so he should be able to play anything really. And out of the entire range that we make, there's not a certain guitar that's right for him. We've had to do a custom just for him, or her. Yes,
There's a Mary Kay one.
I had that.
There's a Bonnie Raitt one.
Yeah, I had that. That guitar was custom built for me.
Yeah, but it was down to spec because you couldn't buy it anywhere else.
Because I wanted a particular spec. But there's so many Fender Strats. There's the Gilmore has a particular mod in the wiring. It has a particular look to it. But some of the variation between them is fairly subtle. But they still do a signature. There's.
It's a bandwagon. Gilmore's, it's only something they've done recently for that one. And I always wonder, like, what do the artists get out of it? Do they get a cut? Do they get?
I guess they get a cut.
Or do they just get a few free guitars?
Because I've even heard, and this is one of the things that irritated me a bit, was I forget which guitarist it was, but he was talking about his signature guitar. And you know what his workflow is? He designed this guitar with whoever, Fender say. It's made in the factory to his specification. It's sold as this is the Joe Blogg's Stratocaster. Yeah. When he's going to go on tour, or he's going to do a recording session, like for a new album, he gets Fender to send him some instruments. Yeah. And he turns to his tech. Yeah. And his tech takes the pickups out.
And puts his own pickups in.
And puts his own custom pickups in. So even his signature guitar is not the guitar that he's using, and that to me just is a bit ridiculous.
Well, let's be honest. We went to see Joe Bonamassa a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
Didn't really see him using his signature Epiphone Les Paul with Bixby on, which is £500, which is cheap for a signature made in Korea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not using his own, and that's just money. That's just to get named, getting paid to put his name on.
Yes.
Apparently he signs like the thing on every single one, or he looks at, or he signs a book, or he plays every one, or something like that. But still, it's not. He's not actually using that guitar.
Who buys artist signature guitars?
Fans, or somebody who thinks I can put it under a bed.
Yes, exactly. Because I can't recall, with one exception, seeing a guitarist playing somebody else's signature guitar. The only one I can think of was we saw Joanne Shaw Taylor at the Sage last year
with Albert Collins,
and she had the Albert Collins one, which I have to say was made years after Albert Collins died.
Yeah.
So again, that's a bit of to my mind, a bit of a silly signature guitar. But working on name artists aren't buying other people's signatures.
I can give you two.
Okay, who's the other one?
If you go, actually, I'll tell you what. We'll start with a story. It's all about like Fender and too many artist series. Go and look it up on Google, and you'll see that John Mayer's fallen out with Fender. He had a signature for years.
Yeah.
Beautiful, actually, very similar to that, but with a Rosewood neck.
You're pointing at the thing that's out. I'm just going to do a quick swap over.
Yeah. Basically, the John Mayer Strat is that Strat.
So it's a three-tone sunburst.
Yeah, with colours, but with a Rosewood neck based on his 60s.
Oh right. Yeah.
So it's like that. It's been around for years, and it's a lovely guitar.
Yeah.
He posted something on Twitter saying, you know, the Fender I started out with is not the same Fender company today.
Yeah.
And you know, it's out there in the public domain. Yeah. I will still carry on doing them. He then went to the Grammys about 2 days later and played using a pink Jackson, which is very ironic because Jackson are owned by Fender. I have to say, I'm not sure if you worked this one out, but anyway, it was.
It's a very incestuous business now.
It was a very electric pink dinky too,
right?
With a Floyd Rose.
So we're
and
talking like the
blues.
80s calling. So
humbucker, single coil humbucker, pink, fluorescent pink, black hardware. Standing next to him, he was playing with Ed Sheeran, and it's not often Ed Sheeran's using electric, and he was using an Eric Clapton signature. And I know that Keith Urban uses an Eric Clapton signature. It's always only been the Eric Clapton one. Yeah. But look, because apparently they're great. They're absolutely. They've got the tone. They've got the TVX,
the mid
boost control on it, and they're supposed to be fantastic. Yeah. So I've seen people like using those.
But there's not a huge community of name players using other signatures.
No.
And things, the cost of these signature guitars, it's not for the casual fan.
No.
It has got to be more the investor who is doing the buy it, hand it on the wall, put it in the case.
I saw a Stevie Ray Vaughan, you know the Stevie Ray Vaughan with the upside trem one that they did. Second hand, it was £1,300 or £1,400, more expensive than what it was when it was out. Yeah. You know, I don't think they make it anymore, but and that's a lot of money.
It's a bit wrong. Really.
There are a few though who have said, no, I want my signature to be Mexican and within affordable price range. I think Jimmy Vaughan's one of them.
Buddy Guys, I think, is Mexican.
Yeah, there's a few of them now that say, actually, I want them to be, affordable guitars. They're not, at the price, and they're within the £400 or £500 because they've got them made in Mexico. I mean, I would buy a guitar if I liked it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, oh, it's an artist, I'm gonna I'm not gonna have it. Yeah. If I picked up a Stevie Ray Vaughan Strat, which is again is a similar colour to that, except with the golden upside down trem, and I loved it. Jimi Hendrix has got one out now.
Yeah.
It's come out in the last couple of weeks.
Jimi Hendrix signature Strat.
Jimi Hendrix signature Strat. It's the wrong way around. It's a right-handed body and a left-handed neck. It's not, so the body's the right way around, but the neck's upside down. So it's got like a 70s style in it. It's Mexican made. It's at £600. Which is so they've done that one. Again, it's humorous because he's dead.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't not play one. I mean, if I really, if I got say Stevie Ray Vaughan, if I picked up it was the best Strat I've ever played, I might change the scratch plate because it's got a big SRV on it, and I might put the trem back round to being normal. Yeah. Actually, I couldn't because the way it's chiselled. But you end up with a big hole. But take it off. I don't use a trem that much anyway. Yeah. And I would play it.
Because this goes back to it's a tool for the job, and if it does the job, it's the right tool for the job.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, I can in my hands. How can name even the strange ones? Tom DeLonge from Blink-182 had one. Richie Blackmore's got one.
Yeah.
The signature on the top. Richie Sambora's had one. And then stop. You know, I can literally name so many people that have got custom. And I don't mean the old guys as well. I mean like lots of new people.
Yeah.
James Burton, Telly, and you know, there's all the Helicasters. They each had one of theirs.
Yeah.
You know, great guitars, but there's so many of them.
Yeah.
There was one which was out Clapton's when I was growing up, and that was it.
Did you feel Clapton certainly deserved a one because he was such an icon guitar player, such a long association with Fender with the Blackie and the brown. With
the Blackie one, the custom shop did like 5 of those that were down, and he checked every one of them, and he said he couldn't tell the difference. The workmanship was that good on them, down to he couldn't looked at it, every chip he couldn't tell. Everything was so precision done. He just couldn't tell the difference on them. And he said, and I think that's a good advertisement for them if somebody wants to replace a copy of their own guitar for touring. But then would you go out and spend £5,000-6,000 on a battered guitar just to look like somebody else? No, I wouldn't. I'd spend that on something I'd want made.
Because you can get, like I did with the Thompson.
I did.
A fully bespoke guitar for less than you would pay retail for some.
Absolutely.
Like custom shop or whatever.
You can. It's expensive because of the workmanship that goes in it.
It's all handmade and
a few dents on there now.
Well, it's age. It's no spring chicken.
One piece as well, isn't it?
One piece body.
Swamp ash, is it?
Poplar.
Poplar, that one.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it. There's loads of people doing them. To be honest, you can build your own for not that much.
No, I do. I mean that. Behind me, that thin line that I built, it was a few hundred, but it's all premium quality parts. It's Seymour Duncan pickups. It's in all parts.
But if you want to spend a bit more and get like a really good Warmouth type body and stuff like that, you can build a fantastic guitar for not much more than
custom,
a Mexican. If you've got the announcer, you can give it to a luthier to put together as well afterwards. Pay a bit more for the labour, but it's worth doing. So you know what, you can just go spend £400 and buy a Strat and be happy.
It's the thing. Well, it's like you and your bargains. If you're in the right place at the right time, there are bargains to be had.
I'm not buying any more.
You say that now.
Not till 2016.
Wonder what you're going to be bringing in. You're going to see in 6 months' time. Right, so we'll knock it on the head there. So thanks for bringing those in. Hope everyone's enjoyed having a look at your various bits of guitar-based wonder.
The 3 latest babies.
And thanks very much for watching. And if you like the videos, obviously click the like button down there. If you really like them, click subscribe, which is also down there. And if you've got any suggestions for future videos, then there's a link in the information section down there where you can go to the Ask a Question page on the PhatPhish website. So thanks very much for coming in, Neil, and see you all next time.
No problem.
Bye for now.